Hi everyone! In this video, we'll be talking about wishes. Wishes. Have you ever made a wish before? Every single person has made a wish. From when you were a kid, you always made a wish, and this moment you still make wishes. Knowingly or unknowingly, everyone makes wishes. A wish is to feel or to express the desire or hope for something to happen that probably cannot happen. Is to have the strong feeling for something to happen. How can you have a feeling for something that you've never had? How do you know that this is the way you would feel if you had this thing? Have you ever heard of this expression? If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. I'm here to tell you that for everything you wish, you already have. You tell me, is this magic chat? No, it's not. This is the truth. You cannot feel something and you cannot wish for something if you didn't have it. You know, this life, they tell you, you wish, make a wish, you make wishes, and they do not happen in the real world. They term the real world being a world of difficulties, a world where you cannot have everything that you want. And when you have everything you want, it's termed as dream. What is the difference between the dream world or the world of wishes that they tell you that's Walt Disney? That happens only in people's imaginations. It only happens in books. It only happens in cartoons. It doesn't happen in reality. What is the difference between reality and dreams, or the world where you are allowed to make wishes that truly come to reality, that truly happen? You make wishes naturally with the hope and the belief that it's not going to happen. When you see people whose lives are really working out for them, you tell them that you are living the dream life. And they tell you, this is a dream life. I'm afraid that this dream is going to end. And then I get back into reality. And so the world of not having is being termed as reality. When you are not having, you say that this is what the real world is. And when you start thinking about or wishing for things that you want, that you prefer, you just try to tell yourself, all right, get out of this dream. Get back to reality. Get back to reality. You're not allowed to dream. I'm all about telling you the truth. Why do you wish? Why do you strive for success? Why do you get jealous of people? Why do you get envious of people? Why do you make wishes? Why do you get out of your way to find your happiness, to find your peace? Why do you go out of your way to be important, to be handsome, to be perfect, to be beautiful? Why do you go out of your way to have all these? Even if you tell yourself it's not possible, you realize all through your life you still keep going searching for them. Why do you search for something if you didn't have them? I'm here to tell you what reality is all about. The world you term of lacking, that you term as reality, I tell you the truth, it is not a reality. That's not what reality is. That is your wish coming true. You tell me, what is that? Really? Who wishes for lack? I tell you, you already have programmed yourself that it's not possible for you to have these. And then you tell yourself, get back to reality. And reality is a world where you don't have what you want. And then you term reality as being a world of pain, world of sorrow, world of lack. You know, the world that you term as reality, that is your wish. Because it's your feelings that create your world. You have been conditioned all through your life to believe that reality is all about lack, is all about pains, and it's all about all those. And so you always tell yourself, snap out of your dream, get back to reality, meaning that you have been living all through your life thinking and believing. I tell you, wish is a feeling or an expression. It has to do with the feeling or desire for something to happen. This is the feeling you have, the feeling of lack. So you have all along been living your world. This is your wish, I tell you, because you already have the feeling. I tell you, is what you wish for. That is what happens. This is not reality, I tell you. Because your true reality is a reality of the dreams that you wish for, of the good wishes for the preferred life that you prefer. The moment you switch your beliefs from the limiting beliefs, because you see, I tell you, everywhere you go, they tell you about limiting beliefs. The world, society functions on limiting beliefs. But your entire person that you are, your whole and complete self, your authenticity was created for having, always having. And that's the reason why you go through all your life searching, wanting to have. And what do you want to have? You want to have happiness. You want to have success. You want to be beautiful. You want to be handsome. You want to be perfect. You want to have all the luxuries, the limitless possibilities, the infinite resources. You just want it all. You want to be important. You want to make an impact in the world. You want to be remembered. You don't want to be forgotten. And that's the reason why you see a lot of people going through different kinds of researches in order for them to live forever, I tell you. Why? Because you are meant to be immortalized, and that can only be done through your authenticity. And what is your authenticity? And when you are within your whole and complete self, you're being your authentic self, that's the only state you can be to have the feelings and to start believing in yourself that you are worthy of this life. All through your life, you have been taught to believe that you're not worthy. They tell you that the only way you should feel worthy is when you have all the success. And what I tell you, all these successes truly, that is who you are. They come naturally to you. And the reason why you don't have them is because you're not your authentic self. You're not authentic. You're not whole and complete. You don't have a mind of your own. You are making the wishes of society to come true. Have you ever heard of the term fate moves mountains? All through your life, you're living a life of wishes. So your wishes, your faith is on lack. You're so powerful that you have the power to create your world, but you do not know it. And that's the reason why you're termed as a small god. You are a god. You are an aspect of the main source, the main God that we all know. You are a part of it, and you're meant to be immortalized. Why? Because you are naturally immortal. That's the reason why these people go around. You need to know the reason why you do what you do, and they are all towards finding yourself, because there's a way that you can be immortalized. And they tell you about reincarnation and all that. I tell you, there's truth in everything. I don't know, I would have to go into that, but I tell you, there's truth in every single thing. But well, we're all about wishes. You have been living the wishes of society, but not your wish. The only way you can be your whole and complete self, you got your higher self. Your higher self in this body, that's who you are. It's termed as your conscience. It's termed as your soul, your spirit. A lot of people have what they term is, and that is an aspect of the one true God, the source, Gaia, tree of life, nature, universe, whatever works for you. It's one and the same. You're an aspect of it. The only way that you can have your nourishment directly from there, because the universe, I'll just term it as universe to generalize it, because every single person accepts universe, nature, but then I'll go with the universe to include all. Because that is all that is. The one source is all that is, meaning that every single thing that is that source. You're just an aspect of it, and the only way you can have what you need to be your authentic self, meaning that you are outside of society and you are an immortal. So you need to be who you are. Keep watching. I tell you how you can be immortalized. The more you are yourself, the more you accept yourself, the more you're able to remember yourself when you come back. Reincarnation, right? All right, I know some people will tell me I'm crazy and all that, but I tell you, I would have a video on reincarnation and we'll talk about that. That's another aspect. All right, so how is your whole and complete self? How can you be in that shape to know that you are worthy, because society keeps telling you you're not worthy? And how can you be immortalized? You have something within you, your consciousness, your level of consciousness, knowing yourself, who you are, and knowing who you are not, meaning that you know that you are not society. Everything that comes to your thoughts, you are not your thoughts. You are on your own, and you are different. You are unique. The universe shows you through your thumbprint. There's no two people with the same thumbprint, and so you are different. You are on your own, and you are what is missing in society. You are what changes the world. You came to leave an impact. That is you immortalizing yourself. Electricity, and there's always going to be electricity till the end of time. The person that created electricity left their signature vibration, and that's electricity. Everywhere you use electricity is electricity. There's just nothing that is going to take its place, and it's continue to be useful to us. Every single innovation has a vibration, signature vibration, and the universe shows you through your thumbprint, meaning that you can never tell me anything you know other than electricity. There's nothing. Whether you use whatever source of power you use, however you use it, it brings out electricity. It's all different. Every single thing is unique. So what you give, contribute to the world, that is you leaving your mark. That is who you are. You are an immortal. You are meant to be remembered. You are meant to be used. And how can you do that? It's through your passion. Your higher self in this body, your true self, is all about serving. It's all about being noticed. It's all about being important, adding value, making changes. And when you do that, naturally what comes, the side effect of it, is the wealth, the money, the resources, the fame. Whatever it is that you want, they all come at the side effect of you just being yourself. When you are not yourself, you allow yourself to be a copy, a creation of society. You cannot have the life that you prefer, and society only wishes on not having, because society truly does not have. You are the one that contributes to society. Society is like an empty container, and it does not have. Everything that is contained within society, everything that you use was someone else's innovations that they dropped within that container. So that container is empty unless someone in their authentic selves decide to be their authentic self by doing what they do best. There's something you create. You're a creator. You're a god. The person that brought electricity is a creator of electricity. You say it's God because that person is an aspect of God, and that's the aspect of creation that person does. You need to know you are worthy. You're not a mistake. You're created for something. There's something you do. The world is a body. Every part of the body has something that they contribute, and it's important. And the world is an open envelope, an open container that needs everybody to contribute what they are in order for the world to be one whole body. So the world truly is lacking. And so when you live by the world, you only live by limiting beliefs, by the fact that you're lacking. Why? Because the world knows that it's lacking. It only has what has been dropped within it: electricity, internet, ship, spaceship, shoes, clothes, name them, food, cake, fire, water, everything that it already has that you all know. But it's hungry. It knows that there's more. It's not complete. It wants to be the whole body that is meant to be. It just wants a part of the source, the universe, all that I am within it. So you are just dropping, contributing, giving an aspect of you, who you are. You're just giving it to them. And these people did what they did, and they are immortalized. Even if they reincarnate, they will just come back and contribute, keep contributing towards what they do. And there might be something more advanced than electricity. And the person that brought electricity, this is the archaic aspect of, or let's say the lower advancement when you're starting something like caveman aspect of the person's creation is electricity. When the person is to come back, the person is going to update it based on what the world is ready to have. That's what you give to it. When you come back, you give them, you're just dropping, you're like a time bomb, you are a bomb, the bombist, you say. You are dropping it drop by drop based on what they are ready for at each level of growth of society. When you go, you come, you top up. So you might be expecting someone is reincarnating you. You'll be waiting for the person that brings electricity, that updates electricity. I tell you, electricity is just the tip of the iceberg. This is what the world is ready. When it comes, it's going to bring something more advanced, but towards electricity. And so everyone has what they contribute, and the world knows that it's lacking. So that's why it's telling you that it's lacking, and you feel that you are lacking because you are living by the limiting beliefs. Limiting means that they are lacking, they are limited. Yes, because they are limited. You are what contributes to the world. And what do? It's through your passion, your authenticity. You have your own inbuilt control. You're not your thoughts. Your thoughts are limiting beliefs. They're all coming from society. And the only thing they can tell you is that you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have this, because truly it does not. That is not who you are. You're different. Your whole and complete self is you doing your passion and giving out and going with the flow. What makes you happy, what gives you peace, that is your own inbuilt control. That's your definition to things. That is your guide. Your passion is your excitement, the thing that gives you the highest joy. It piques your curiosity more than everything. It's weird. It's different. Imagine before electricity, everyone was in the dark. Someone just brings out something that can spark you. You just try to touch, and I tell you, you get electrocuted. You'll be like, this is dangerous. This is a weapon. Why would you give us? What would a disaster do to humanity? I feel that you are a danger to humanity. We should lock you up. Your creation is dangerous. But this person did it and did it. Everything is made with love. I cannot hurt myself. I cannot hurt you. You cannot hurt yourself. You cannot hurt others when you are your authentic self, because all signature high vibrations function on only one universal language, which is unconditional love. And you are a signature high vibration. You cannot hurt anyone. You cannot hurt yourself. That thing is meant to be a contribution to the world, to make it a better place for every single person to live by. Why? Because no one can ever do that. And we all need each other. We all need what we create. That your passion is meant to be weird. We need to accept it positively. Everything that comes from everyone is positive. If you see anything negative coming out of someone, that's not them. That's society. They are living by society. Anytime you see yourself going by anything negative or interpreting a situation or people, defining situations and people negatively, I tell you, that's not your voice. Your voice only is positive. You're meant to only see the positive in people. Why? Because you're all positive. Alright. It piques your curiosity and it's weird. Accept it because you're meant to be weird. Your signature, your thumbprint is different from everyone, remember? Alright. When you do it, time passes. You spend hours thinking, you spent a few minutes. Ideas keep dropping. Creativity, imaginations keep dropping. You don't know where they're coming from. No one taught you, but you're asking yourself, how would I know these? Like, I'm telling you this. I'm asking, as I'm saying it, each time I try to, I'm like, how do I know these? Where are these coming from? I didn't read it from anyone. No one told me about this. But why? Where are they coming from? That's how it is. You find out that you're highly excited, highly energetic. You find peace, calm. You're not thinking about anything. I tell you, your mind is blank. Only the ideas keep dropping. Because those things are in your mind as society. They are limiting beliefs that have been instilled within your mind, your subconscious mind. That's the programming. That's the conditioning I'm telling you about. Because your own inner voice only goes with the flow. What makes you happy, what gives you peace, is the ideas that keep dropping, positivity. This is who you are. That's your true authentic self. You are created this way, and in this way you are a God, and that's your passion. You need to do it and give out. That is you adding to society, giving society something new, and that is what is missing in that box. And everyone within that box, everyone accepts it. Imagine the world without electricity, blackout. I tell you, There are many people that have never seen blackouts all through their lives. And when they see it, you'll be like, this is panic. I tell you, they would have panic attacks because they've never seen blackouts. Imagine, before electricity, it was blackout. We should really be appreciative of the person that had the courage to be themselves. So this is who you are. You need to have the courage. You're meant to be weird, so it's okay if people are telling you you're weird. Smile, know that you are in the right path. But as long as you're feeling within your heart that you're feeling peace and you're feeling calm, I tell you, you're in the right path. Keep going. They would accept you. This is your authentic self. This is the powerful you. This is what you are created for, your destiny, your path. It's meant to be different because you're special. No one has lived your life. No one is meant to live your life. You came in this theme and it's for a reason. You see certain people will be like, I wish I was this color. I wish I was from this place. I wish I was. I tell you, well, you are perfect just as you are. Just be yourself. Be yourself. If that is what you want, we'll talk about reincarnation. Probably you would, or probably you have come as that before. But that's not really what we're talking about here. We're talking about wishes. Have you ever asked yourself, when you see certain people in love, or when you see certain people with the achievements they have, you just imagine yourself having it, and then immediately you just feel overwhelmed within your heart. You feel happy. How would you know that's how you would feel if you had that? Have you ever asked yourself that before? It's because you have it already. And so you are remembering the feeling that you feel when you had that. You cannot wish for something that you do not have. You cannot search for something that you do not have already. That's why there's the saying, ask and you will receive, because you already have it. It's already been given to you. All that is has already given all to you. You remembering something means that you already have it. You are remembering from where you have it. You need to always come with the feeling of always having, because anything that comes to your mind, you already have it. Anything that tries to negate that feeling, push it away. It's not yours. That's from society, because society does not know who you are and does not know that you truly had that and you truly have that. It only knows what it has, what is contained within the box, and you are not contained in the box when you're your authentic self. And this is who you are. If wishes were horses beggars would ride, why would you wish for something? Where did the idea come from? Have you ever asked yourself that? You cannot have an idea that is not a part of you. The person that created the computer, let's say the codes, where do they come from? They just sit down and they just have these ideas and they just start typing different kinds of zeros and ones. You ask yourself, where is... Wow. An alien. You are the alien. I tell you why. Because you are special. The ideas came into their mind because that is who they are. That's why they keep dropping. The more they drop and give, I tell you, the creativity, the innovations are limitless. That is the beginning. That is how it is. You cannot wish for what you do not have. It's okay for you to wish, but the only way you can have them work is to be your authentic, whole and complete self. And how is that? By doing your passion and giving out. Do what makes you happy and what gives you peace. This is what I do. This is my own path. So you do and go for it. Every single person walk towards that. You just go towards your authenticity, and that's where the life is. So like, share, subscribe if you've not. I'd like to hear from you or see you in the next video. Bye.